Hey YouTube, back again. The title of this video is how to post here, or words to that effect. I am getting a few people that want to come and post on my channel and make comments on my videos, which I have no problem with. But the manner in which they do so is quite rude, and they're surprised whenever they're met with stiff resistance to being rude and disrespectful. I don't mind disagreement. That's fine. But whenever someone shows me unwillingness to have any kind of debate, whenever you show me 100 examples and won't take a look at a single counterexample, whenever you make claims that you're not willing to back up and you're only here to preach at me, and you're rude when you do it, I tend to take exception to this, and I take exception pretty fast. There are people who've recently gotten on here. The reason I'm making this is people have gotten on here and they start off with, dude, you're completely retarded, you don't know anything, and I know what I'm talking about. And then I said, well, okay, fine, show me your credentials. And suddenly, well, I don't have to show you my credentials, I just believe what I'm saying is true. You got nothing, okay? Now, as much as I probably should block comments at this point, as much as I should go through and punt comments and just pull things out, I'm not going to do that, because while I disagree with your method, while I think that you may be an idiot, while I think that you've got serious mental deficiencies and you're probably crazy, you have the right to say to me whatever it is that you want to say, and we'll keep it public. But the people who do this tend to have friend lockup. They don't want you to talk back to them. They just want to talk to you. I recently had somebody leave, posted long comments, like 20 in a chain, wanting me to read this book, and I'm not going to do that. Hopefully, I guess they're hoping that I'm not going to read all that. Maybe they want me to read it, but they're just screaming all kinds of stuff, and they're not willing to do anything but post their stuff and then run. So I made this girl very mad. I dealt with her for about a week, and then she just kept getting more and more obnoxious and ruder. So I finally told her that I had no interest in having sex with her, which is perfectly true, and she got mad at this for some reason, and then started telling me about how great her husband is and how ugly I am. Oh, okay. Yeah, hey, I'll admit that I'm not the most attractive person that ever came along, but that's not what I'm here for. I don't care whether or not I'm attractive. I do care about what is or is not true, and we need to discuss that. So, wow, it's gone 3 minutes. Rule 1. If you're going to leave credentials, if you're going to throw credentials around, you're going to have to make them available to me. I don't care about what you say about your credentials until you can prove it. Saying it is no good. Rule 2. Being louder does not make you more coherent. If anything, it makes you harder to understand. Stop screaming and post 1 or 2 at a time most if you need extra space. If you're going to type 20 pages worth of useless shit at me, you can use private messages. Rule 3. If I try to respond to you in a private message and I find out that you've got friend lockup and you do not want to hear from me unless I am one of your friends, then don't post here. I don't care what you have to say. I will ridicule you on the spot and call you out for being a douche. You're a useless human being. Rule 4. Don't pray for me. I have committed the unforgivable sin. I have blasphemed the Holy Spirit. I have said that the Holy Spirit doesn't exist. I deny the Holy Spirit. Did it right here. So you can pretty well write me off on that. Your prayers are not needed. Rule 5. Do not tell me that you feel sorry for me because I do not have your invisible Jesus. That is rude. I don't care about your invisible Jesus. I used to preach this shit, and it was no more true when I was doing it as it is when you're doing it. So you can quit. That's pretty well all I've got to say on this. Those are the rules. I don't have these written down. I'm just kind of cranking them off, but I will go back to them. I'll stand by what I've said here. And the most important rule is I'm not going to block anybody for what they've said, even though I should. Some people do deserve to be blocked, but I'm only going to do that if you become threatening. And if you start doing that, you know, it's over. The game's over at that point. I'm not going to play anymore. But yeah, that's pretty well it. And I'll see you guys around next time. I don't expect this video to get widely publicized. I don't expect a lot of people to watch it. But hey, shop it around. I think that everybody who comes here to post should see it at least once. See you next time. Bye-bye. And we're off.